All I really wanna see is the. I don't really need a D, I need the. All a bad bitch need is the. I got bands in the coop.
Have you ever had an experience where maybe you're walking somewhere inside of like a mall, strip mall, on a street, and someone comes up to you and they want to offer you something? It could be they're offering you something on a clipboard. Maybe they have something in their hands. Maybe they're even doing it when you're stopped at a stoplight or a stop sign. And what typically will happen is you immediately are like, what is going on? And you're trying to figure out if this is a situation of danger, not danger, trying to figure out what is going on. Now, let's say the person offered you money and they said, hey, I just want to give you $100 today. Whether you're walking, you're stopped in your car, or even if you're with a group of friends. And if someone offered you that, more than likely, you would look at them like they had some issues, like they were crazy. If you're with a group of people, you'd be like, what the heck? What is going on? And you would promptly say no, or maybe an explicit word and then no, or just no, or maybe you just give them a look and you keep moving on. If we take that same scenario and replace the person offering the $100 with someone who maybe while you're around them, they fall, or someone attacks them and the assailant runs off, or it looks like they're searching for something, chances are you're going to want to help them. That pause of, let me find out if they're good or bad, it kind of goes away. And instead, you focus on, I got to help them. Let me help them. Let me see what's going on. I see this quite regularly on airplanes because I fly a lot. Someone has issues, some trouble getting their luggage up. Oh, let me help you with that. Oh, is it okay if I switch seats? Oh, no worries, you can switch seats. Oh, is your baby crying? Let me see if I can soothe your baby. Like, people are helping all of the time, right? Because that's the right thing to do, is we are to help. But why is it when somebody offers us money, we're so reluctant and we immediately think like, is this a scam? Is this a setup? Is this real? Is there like a TV show around here? So today on KizzyUnfiltered, I want to dig deep, but quickly, into this whole concept of helping and reciprocity. Because when someone offers you something unprompted, out of nowhere, here, take this money, we freak out. We get worried. We think something's up. And is that really okay? Is that really a response that has served us well? I'm the type of person who I give a lot. Maybe sometimes I give too much, but I love giving because there were times in my life where, I was just pathetic. And people gave, people's families gave. I remember in undergrad, I was a hot mess, and my friend's family covered my trip to go to Spain for spring break. I mean, how bougie and such is that? Like, I was a mess, and her family still was like, don't worry, take your messy mixed friend to Spain, we'll cover it. You know, so I've received a lot of help, and I'm just so grateful for all the people who have helped me and continue to help me in my life. And so I give a lot, and I love to leave $100 tips. And you would be amazed at how people respond. No different than if someone were to offer you $100. So again, why? And is that really how we should be? Now, I'm not suggesting if the person has other red flags that you just like, but Kizzy said to take the $100, I'm going to take it. I'm not suggesting that at all. But these kind of random acts of kindness kind of mess us up psychologically. And the reason it's so much easier to help the person in trouble is we want to get them away from pain. It's so much easier to do that than for pleasure to come to us because we're so focused on reciprocity. Oh my gosh, if I take this $100, what am I going to have to do? Oh my gosh, I didn't get them a gift and they got me a gift. Now I got to get them a gift, right? I remember this woman in graduate school where she basically invited everyone in her class to her wedding. I was kind of a newer person to her kind of cohort, her class, and I wasn't friends with her then. I'm not friends with her now. And all of a sudden, I got like the pity invite. And I could see in some situations a person may take the pity invite and still go, or at least send a gift because you received an invitation, right? You receive an invitation, you give a gift. I even came across a YouTube video of recent where a woman, as part of the plot for her video, she mailed graduation announcements to the owners of these mansions throughout Canada. And at least one of them, I think, sent her like a $10,000 check. And she called them and said, thank you for doing this, but you really don't know me. I just did this as an experiment for my video, and I'm going to give you the money back. So that reciprocity is strong, right? It's, oh, my grad school classmate gave me a pity wedding invite, therefore I should buy her a gift. Someone gave me a graduation announcement. I may not even know who this name is, but they wrote me, so I'm going to give them a gift. Well, I'm not that person. I'm not that person at all. This is Kizzy-Unfiltered. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment below. I'm not that person at all. And so when I received that pity invite, I didn't do anything. Because why did you invite me? There's no reason to invite me. There was no act of kindness behind it. It wasn't this gesture of love because you wanted me to attend. And this is not about something that happened years ago. It's about dissecting how we are with our actions and our gestures. Because we preach higher level, let's be helping, let's be giving. But we don't want to receive. Authentically receive. The person who wants to pour into you, the person who wants you to level up, the person who may be concerned about you and your children, or concerned about you and your spouse, or concerned about you and your drinking. These are people who really care. And if somebody randomly offers you $100, if the other kind of flags aren't there and your intuition isn't going crazy, why not take it, say thank you, and keep it moving? I understand the power of reciprocity. That if someone gives you something, you feel as if you owe them something. That's why different landing pages work well. I'm giving you a free download. You're going to give me your email and phone number. I'm going to give you a free gift with purchase. You're going to buy one and get one free. It happens all of the time. And often it's a psychological theory that's used against us to buy more, to consume. We're in this space where so much we can do and give without expecting anything in return. And there may be some who believe, whatever, I need some stuff in return. I'm not just going to take somebody's money. I would feel weird, right? And I get it. But that's not a movement or any kind of anything around kindness or receiving. It's more around ego. It takes a lot. It takes confidence. It takes humility. And it takes this kind heart to be able to just receive. And especially as, we celebrate different holidays and we have different traditions centered around giving, expressing love, showing kindness and consideration. Do you need to reciprocate if someone else sends you a holiday card? Do you need to reciprocate if someone invites you to something and you can't go? You may include or want to Google manners for some things and look to see what are the proper manners or etiquette for these different things. But at the end of the day, we have one opportunity on this earth. Why is it that we have to feel like we're indebted to someone? Or indebted to a company? Or indebted to just doing things that we normally wouldn't really do because somebody did something nice for us? So here's what I offer. As this amazing employee said at Cracker Barrel once, I was there with a colleague who's also a very, very dear friend, and we're checking out. And if y'all know Cracker Barrel, you check out and there's all this stuff. It's like a little mini mall in there. They got candy and clothes and decor and signs and more candy and more clothes and more decor. I feel like they have to have almost 1 million SKUs in that little bitty space. And you go up there to pay. And I went up there, had the check, and my friend was like, "No, Kizzy, don't pay. This is my time. I don't pay." She's like screaming. All of a sudden, you just hear this loud woman just scream, "Just accept the blessing. Don't block the blessing." And we both were like, "Whoa, what? Well, who is this?" And it was this employee, Cracker Barrel, complete in her apron and everything, right there at the front desk. And she's like, "Take the blessing. Your friend offered to pay. Don't block the blessing. Accept it. She gets as much pleasure out of doing this for you as you do for receiving." So don't block those blessings, y'all. And if you're into Cracker Barrel, go there too. This is not sponsored by them. I'm just saying, if that's your thing. So accept the blessings, because I know y'all are a blessing to me. So like, subscribe, follow, and I adore each and every one of you here on Kizzy Unfiltered.
Glutathione is a big word. It's the body's own master antioxidant. It's a scavenger for free radical, bacteria, and viruses. There are no products in the market with the ingredient NASET. NASET increases the production of glutathione that's in our body already to strengthen and enhance our immune system, elevate sense of well-being, support muscle strength and endurance, cognitive function, and liver support. It helps with increased energy and blood sugar regulation. Get your bottle of GSH Plus from www.salvationnutra.com.